before you come out.
Marshall with it, guarded by Jordan. Okafor with no one around. Great look, but off the mark.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Jordan with the bucket.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Jordan. Passes to Carroll. Lots of room. And the jumper falls for him. Carroll's got his first points in this one. Last game for Chicago. Chicago, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And Carroll gets it to go.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Lillard. Landry grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 6.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Portis comes in for Chris Kaman. And it's Heinrich in for Damian Lillard. Chicago leading by 4. The drive by Jordan, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Three-pointer, Heinrich. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Heinrich's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Roten. Defense right on him. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. Cannon kicks to Covington. There's a screen by Noel. Clock at 6. Covington dishes to Noel. Can't hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Pippen. Another one falls for Chicago.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For three, Heinrich, and he gets it to go. Heinrich's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And as the first quarter wraps up already. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jamari Carroll is out there with Noel. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's Okafor, and it's Marshall in at the point. He feeds it to Noel. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Tony Kukoc. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's Carroll following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Carroll kicks to Marshall. He dishes it to Carroll. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Carl Landry's checked in for the 76ers.
Carl Landry.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Okafor. They get it again. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Okafor's got his first points of the night.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Jordan with the bucket.
MJ taking care of business with some sweet baskets.
The 76ers trail by 16.
Timeout.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. And you know, Clark, another important point regarding Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been an every gamer throughout his young
Isn't that
career.
something?
That is
Yeah.
remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
From deep, Jordan, another three for Chicago.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
To halt the run, but he gets it back. Landry no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
From deep, Jordan. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Longley's checked in for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Kirk Heinrich. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Robert Covington comes in for DeMare Carroll. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Kendall Marshall. And Cannon gets it to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Embiid, and he dunks it down.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Landry, following the basket by Michael Jordan, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Kaman. And it's Kukoc in for Michael Jordan. Philadelphia also making some changes. Nerlens Noel comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Tony Roten in for Thompson. Here's Noel. Good work defensively by Lillard.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now Roten, 11 points last game. Will it go? That's tipped. And here we go. Stops, pops, and Pippen with the basket. The assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here. And so a pretty lot.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.